Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today's topic is about solo leveling, how to solo level in real life. And the reason why I say this is because it's based off this newer anime that is pretty good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been this joyful about another anime since like Naruto, right? And I watched a lot of animes and Attack on Titan. But this one is like, whoa, it's bringing me back, right? But I'll show you what it looks like if I just switch to screen two, screen one. Yep, looks like this, right? Main character, Sun Jinwoo, right? He goes through all these stages of becoming a weak little guy like this guy, and then he becomes a, you know, dope dude like this. So the whole point of this anime is he's leveling up, right? And you can reflect it on your life, where hey, how do I level up every single second of my life? Go from little bitty you that works at McDonald's to up high. Not saying you're a millionaire, but you're on your dean, you're on everything. So, solo leveling as a Muslim. Okay, that's the video. Uh, and how would you do it? Okay, number one, pretty simple. Pray, 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 pray. If you want barakah in anything you do, you need to pray first. Pray to Allah. Okay, make sure you get all five of your hard prayers. Okay, just try at least. Number two, learn how to pray. And you like how I said pray first and then learn how to pray? Because just trying, right? Make it on time. Just showing up to pray will count a lot of deeds. Now, learning how to pray, it'll get easier, okay? Learn how to, like most people in the mosque, they don't even know how to pray, right? They just follow what the imam does, but they can barely follow. They don't know how to close the gaps. They don't know that you get more rewards having your hands up, right? They don't know this stuff. But do research, okay? Make the research, learn how to pray, get the most rewards out of it. Learn what du'as say, learn what to say in each ruku, right? Every sort of that. Learn what to say in sujood. Learn all these vocabulary as well. Learn, hey, when should I say my prayers out loud, and when shouldn't you? You know, make it figure all this out. That's step two. Step three is learn more. Learn the basic surahs, right? To learn how to pray, right? Ikhlas, Nas, right? Learn all these. Learn all these. Learn Surah Al-Fatiha point just to start praying very well, right? Again, that kind of goes with learning how to pray. And then third is learn how to read proper tajweed of the Quran, right? Learn the Quran first. I've been through a lot of classes, and they don't really help, right? Group classes, hey, everyone read together. No, that doesn't help. I need something like, hey, on me time extreme. So what I do is I look up YouTube videos. There's way better YouTube videos that focus on a certain topic really well versus a teacher that they could have their own struggles and they need coffee when this person made a video taking their time editing and everything so you can have a better understanding. So I go with that. I watch a video of like, hey, how to say tha simple, right? It's not tha, it's tha, right? And then you look up these videos and then you're like, oh, okay. And then what you do is you learn how to read the Quran, and then you go to a reading, like you go to a really good person that knows how to read the Quran, read in front of them, and they'll catch your corrections. Like, hey, you're reading this wrong. Hey, you're doing this, and then that's how you learn, and you take that back to YouTube videos, and you learn from that. You keep learning back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you'll see like, oh wait, I can read the Quran now perfectly, right? And you'll get so many rewards doing that. That's like step three. Step four is try to memorize more of the Quran. Good. Step five, because start from Juice 30, all Juice 30, basically at the end of the Quran. Step four, again, we're soul leveling, we're leveling up, right? This is just on our deen part as a Muslim. And step four is try to fast, follow more of the sunnah as possible, right? Hair, beard, everything. Everything. Read more hadith, right? Hadith is wisdom. It is wisdom to follow from the process of. So that means is grow a beard, learn when to drink, learn when to eat, learn when to go to the bathroom, learn what du'as to say. Every single part. Try to implement as much as possible because you will gain points and more barakah. What else? After that, it is again fast Mondays and Thursdays. That goes with the Sunnah, the 3 white days. You'll get so many rewards. When Ramadan comes, go through all the Taraweeh prayers, make your deen stronger, right? At the last 10 nights, spend it at the mosque, make it higher and higher, and try to volunteer. Um, I hate the word volunteer because it sounds like some whitewash word, but it's like, no, just be a good human. Help out, okay? If you see date seeds on the floor of the mosque, pick it up. Okay, yes, it's disgusting, but best. Pick it up, throw it out, okay? Clean up. That's it. And then if you want to go a little higher and higher, again, we're soul leveling, right? We got to go higher. Learn more of the Quran by learning Arabic, and then going forward, becoming a hafiz, going forward, reading more literature. Again, before that though, I will learn how to be more mature by reading books about Islam. But you can get that through the hadiths either way. How the Prophet laughed. The Prophet never laughed. Ha ha ha. You never see the back of his throat. He laughed like this. Ha ha ha. Right? Where you see his teeth. When he says something, even when you're having a bad day, when you see another Muslim brother, you smile and you say something like him. You never say something like him. Right? You smile, say something like him. Right? Because you're a Muslim at the end of the day. Now, again, I don't know about you, but I can't live in a mosque, right? I have to support a family, deal with a lot of stuff, so I still have the time I can. So, work-wise, again, I have this statement that says, hey, if I'm going to be here anyways, I might as well make the most out of it. So, take a challenge. Take the opportunity to be like, okay, if no one wants to do it, I'll do it. I'm going to be here either way. I'm going to spend my 8 hours at work either way. I might as well do something. I might as well spend the time doing something and get some credit at the end. Like, I might as well, if I'm going to sit here in a lecture, I might as well ask questions, you know what I mean? Take control of this. Yeah, it might be annoying, but will this, again, you ask this question, will this matter 5 years from now? No, this professor might think I'm annoying now, but then next year he's going to get a whole different class and forget about me. So if I can ask all the questions that I need for me to pass, that's all that matters. Okay? So that's, again, soul leveling is by asking questions. Take the time period of that time, take the most advantage, right? Take the most ROI of what you're doing. Okay. The third thing is network. Network with Muslims. Okay. Again, this is soul leveling for a Muslim. Network. Make your network stronger. Be good with people. Give them gifts, right? Small gifts, not money. Well, hey, I was thinking about you in here. I was thinking about if you want a English Quran, I'll help you out. Networking is strong. What you need. It's not always like, hey, you need something. Maybe someone else needs something, and then they remember that, and they'll help you out in the future. It's just those things, and then you can build a community for yourself, right? People will know who you are. You're a trustworthy person. You do that, and it'll work out at the end for you. So again, you're leveling up. Another part is get ready, prepare yourself financially, right? Have a spreadsheet. Be mature. Don't stop partying. Stop hanging with bad people. Start financing how much you start budgeting, right? Do all some grown up stuff that you're already gonna do. And you're like, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to be a grown up. Grow up. If you grow up now, it'll be fun. I'm a young adult, and I treat myself like I'm 50 or 40 if I had kids already, right? And how would you be acting? At first, the pain hurts, right? When you're there, but then it gets easier and it gets fun and you enjoy the moment. How people don't like their work, but they show up and they're like, I'm kind of good with it. At first I hated it, but now I'm like, I'm okay with it. That's what you're going to do. You're going to be okay with being mature, and then you enjoy it. You learn to enjoy it. You can either learn to enjoy it, or you can just cruise by. You can just be on autopilot. And that's another thing. Stop being autopilot mode. That's another part about solo leveling. Stop being autopilot mode. The way you do that is by reading more. Not only are you reading more of Quran, not only are you reading more about hadith, not only are you reading about Islamic history, literature, and everything, you're also reading about other stuff, like 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. You're reading, I'm not saying comic books or any of that stuff, but like, if you want, sure, but like, I don't see the point of it. But you're reading about history as well, about, where you're from. You're reading about science. You're reading about what's the new things that are coming out. You're reading about, hey, what's happening in the world? Why is this happening? Well, you start questioning, and that will always grow your brain. You're solving puzzles by saying why. How can we do this? Who, what, where, why, and how. If you keep that in your mind, you'll always solo level. You'll always. Who's doing this? What is happening here? Why are we doing this? When are we doing this? Where are we doing this? Right? And how are we gonna get it done? Right? Those are the common things you should ask yourself. You should always be thinking, right? And the idea of soul leveling is being an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is not someone that makes money. They make money off of, like, it's not always about money, but it's like they're always finding an answer for something. Okay, you're always solving a problem. You're always being the middleman. You're always being the man. You're always being some sort of a man and finding the answer. Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much how you can soul level. And again, go to the gym. That's kind of basic, right? Go to the gym, be fit, have a certain wardrobe that you wear, have certain characteristics, but you get that characteristic again from the Quran, Sunnah, and the literatures I've just said, right? So, as a Muslim, you're not really worried about it. Literally, I see like a dime dozen of guys. Well, not really, actually. I see a few guys that are like kind of like me. It's like soft-suited, because we know that Jahannam exists. We know that death is around the corner because life's just gonna go by. Either you're gonna have regrets or you're gonna accept death, right? Regret, and you're scared of death, or you accept death. You're like, whatever happens, I'm grateful for whatever Allah's given me. You have tawakkul, you have sabr, you have qadr, right? You have all this stuff. You'll be fine. Okay? And then enjoy leveling up, especially when you're young. But if you're older, you can always develop too. The Sahabas, they were like what, 40, 60, around like that age group when they started learning about the Quran. You're no different. You can learn anything. If you need to get a new skill, you can get a new skill. If you want to be a plumber, but you're an electrician, you can change. It's all right. Everything's all right. Everything's doable. Just make dua. Be praying to Allah that, hey, I need to get this done. Okay? That's all I got for you guys, all right? Go ahead and soul level. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.